Hi, I'm Sally,
And I'm Anne.
and we're from the 1% Happier and Healthier podcast. And this is our mini series where we're just sharing really small tips that are going to help you take small steps to living your happier and healthier life. And today we're talking about intentional dressing.
Mm.
So, this is about getting up in the morning and thinking, how do I want to feel today? And then picking the things out of your wardrobe.
hmm And the reason why we bring this to your attention is to make you aware of how the choices you make, both in your wardrobe, in daily life, can really impact you. And dress is a really important thing because, you know, but let's talk about me and Sal now. We're on this video now, and we've chose these outfits. One because they're comfy, one because we really like them and they're quite flattering as far as we're concerned. But it's a personal thing, so we made a personal choice about what we want to wear, and it can really help in situations as well. I don't know about you, Sal, but me particularly in my previous work life, I had to go and give evidence, and it really impacted me what I was wearing. It
Mhm.
was like a bit of an armor in
Mhm.
a way, you know.
Well, we talk about power dressing,
Yeah,
don't we? And I think it's all too easy, I guess, for women our age to just reach for the tracky bottoms, reach for the comfort, put those heels away, get the trainers on. And I think especially with lockdown as well,
mm,
where you perhaps didn't go out of the house as much, I think we've probably all just changed our dress a
yeah,
little bit. But this podcast really is about just encouraging you to be a little bit more intentional
yes,
about your clothes choices and think about how do I want to show up today? And is are my clothes really highlighting the identity that I want to feel?
hmm,
And if you want to be shifting that identity, what are the clothes that you should be wearing
yeah.
to change that identity? So, how do you want people to look at you and how do you want to feel in those clothes?
I love that you mentioned heels because I've not worn heels for years. It's all wedges all the way, but I think it's about comfort, but also and I don't think I think it is about how do you want to show up, but it's how you really want to show up for you, not what anybody else thinks about you, really. Realistically, it's about you and how the clothes you wear. So I've got a friend, she dopamine dresses. She calls it, loves wearing colours and things like that. And, you might not be the person who's affected by colour. It might not be a thing, but let's bring some awareness to that because if you've come out of a career where you've always worn a suit to work, do you wear suits for work anymore? I don't know. But sort of a certain type of dress that goes with the job. Are you carrying that through in your life at the weekend as well? So it's again just questioning what you're putting on and putting on those things that really make you feel fantastic. So I'm a dungaree girl. I love dungarees. They're comfy, they're baggy, but also they can be styled with things as well. So again, it's about the choices that I'm making for me. I'm not bothered about what other people think, but I feel great in them. Yeah. So confidence wise, they give me a boost, even down the baggy cell.
Well, I think everybody, when you look at your wardrobe, you know the outfits that you feel good
You
in.
do. Yeah.
You instantly know, don't you? And even if you've got a wardrobe full of clothes, there's probably about a quarter of them, or even less than that, that are the ones that are your go-to. And why are they your
Yeah.
go-to? Is that your identity? But is that the identity that you want, or do you actually want to just change up your identity? So I think it's a really interesting subject.
Do you know what?
Um,
It's actually can open a can of worms because the thing is, there's the whole buying things as well. Why are you
mhm.
buying these things and all these different belongings? But that's a whole different what we're doing now.
Episode.
Episode. We can talk about that.
But I think we're just encouraging you to be a little bit more thoughtful and aware of the clothes that you're picking in the morning. How do you want to feel? And are those clothes going to help you feel that way?
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening and share this episode with a friend who might benefit from it.